Okay. Okay. What does Gita teach?
Teach. Just describe the 5 subject matters Gita covers. 5 different subject matters Bhagavad Gita.
5.
Yeah.
What are those 5?
Prakriti, Karma, Time. Prakriti,
Prakriti.
Karma, Time.
Karma, time.
Prakriti, Karma, Time. Ishvara, and Jiva.
5. Tattvas. This is what is the latest instruction.
Ultimately, this instruction Savadana Kirta Yanamikam Sharanam Namkam Savapapa Moksha Dishan.
That's the latest instruction. Sarvadharma pritijya mamekam saranam vraja. Antam srapapebhya mukhesha masuchaha. Give up all varieties of religion. Just surrender unto me. Isn't it? And don't fear. Masucha. Someone may think, if I give up all dharmas, so may I commit some adharma or path, a religion or sin? So Krishna gives assurance. Masucha, don't fear. Antansa pape bhyamukheshyami masucha. If you think you may commit some religion or sin, so I will destroy all these sinful reactions. You don't fear. Fearlessly you surrender unto me. That is the ultimate instruction, latest instruction of Bhagavad Gita. And that stands. Isn't it? That stands. What is the latest? That stands. Previous one is cancelled. Isn't it? That's our principle. When latest instruction comes, previous ones are cancelled. Isn't it? So Gita teaches this thing. But Gita is primary study, isn't it? Gita says about varnashram dharma. Chaturvarnya maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasaha. Krishna says this thing. He has made this varnashram dharma. 4 varnas, 4 ashramas. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, 4 varnas. And it is always there in human society, here, in this material world. You cannot change it. It is always there. Because this material world and all are under the grip of material nature or maya, illusory energy, conditioned souls. So, prakriti kriyamanani, guni karmani sarvasa, ahankara vimudatma karta anghiti manyate. So, prakriti, material nature works, isn't it? Acts. According to guna, you'll do your karma. There are three modes of material nature: sattva, raja, tamaha. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. Out of these three modes, one mode, isn't it? One guna is predominant in some individual. Isn't it? So in whom sattva guna is predominant, so that individual will naturally act as a brahmana. So prakriti kriyamanani, material nature acts. In whom passion is predominant, mode of passion, he will act as a kshatriya, natural. In whom there is a mixture of passion and ignorance, he will act as a vaishya. Krishi, gorokhya vanijyam, vaishya karma, swabhavam, isn't it? In whom mode of ignorance or tamoguna is predominant, he will act as a Sudra. And this is always there in this human society here, because all are conditioned souls. But Gita advises also, Srimad Bhagavata also says, isn't it? Swakarmana tamabhyarta siddhi vindati manavaha. You worship Krishna through your own karma. Last part of Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, you'll find this thing. Isn't it? Don't you read Bhagavad Gita? Huh? You don't read Bhagavad Gita?
I can't remember that.
Swakarmana tangabhyarta siddhi vindati manava. Isn't it, Gopinath Prabhu? Huh? Yeah. Swakarmana, through your own activity, you worship Krishna. That means offer the result of your karma to Krishna. That says, Atapumir Dijasrestha, Varnasma Vibhagasa, Sonusthitasya Dharmasya Sansiddhir Haritoshanam. Bhagavatam says the same thing. The Varnasma Vibhaga. According to one's Varna and Ashram, one will act. And that is determined by this predominance of guna. Sattva guna, rasa guna, and the alota. Or tama guna. That is determined, not by birth. That is known as Daiva Varnasrama Vibhaga. Daiva Varnasrama Vibhaga. And Asur Varnasrama Vibhaga, the Varnasrama Vibhaga determined by birth is Asur. But Gita says of Daiva Varnasrama Vibhaga, or Bhagavatam says the same thing. What is your natural work according to guna? One must act accordingly. So it is better to offer that the result of that activity to the Supreme Lord. It is for conditioned souls. You understand? This is known as Gauna Bhakti Patha. Lower stage of bhakti. Isn't it? Gauna Bhakti. From lower stage of bhakti, you will elevate yourself to the higher stage. This gradual elevation. If you act accordingly under the guidance of Guru, and gradually you will elevate yourself to the high stage of bhakti. Sarvadharman pritijya mamikams. That is high stage. You understand? Sarvadharman pritijya mamikams saranam braja. That is the highest one. Give up all varieties of religion. So that is giving up varnasam dharma. It includes all varieties of dharma. So it includes varnasam dharma. Huh? You understand? It includes varnasam dharma. So that is the latest one. That is the highest level of bhakti. Complete surrender. And that's Prema Bhakti. Unless one develops Prema, one cannot surrender completely. It's question of Prema, Braj Prema. So, but Krishna ends, where Krishna ends his instruction, that Krishna when came as Gauranga begins from that point. Isn't it? Gopinath Prabhu? Huh? Gaura begins from that point. Huh? Has ever Gauranga Mahaprabhu said about Karmarpana? No. Gauranga Mahaprabhu begins from total surrender, from praying. Chari bhava bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. Isn't it? I'll make the whole world dance. Giving 4 bhava bhakti. Sakhya, dasya sakhya vasalya, madhurya. Isn't it? Make one dance. That's question of prema, love. Apane achari dharma, apare sikhamo. Apane na koile dharma, sikhano na jai. If I want myself practice and observe, I cannot teach. Theoretical teaching will never do, will never help. So Mahaprabhu acted as an acharya. He himself practiced and taught. Isn't it? Ama bina anya nare braja prema dite. Huh? Isn't it? You don't know? Huh? I don't know this thing. Without me, nobody can give brother prema. Huh? Do you understand? Krishna says, Ama bina anya nare braja prema dite. Huh? Juga dharma prabhat तब नाम संकीर्तन चारि भाव भक्ति दिया नाचामु भुवन आपनी करिमु भक्त भाव अंगीकारे आपनी आचरी धर्म शिखाबु सबारे आपने ना कोइले धर्म शिखानो ना जाए यही तो सिद्धांत गीता भागवते कय जुग धर्म प्रवर्तन হয় अंश হইতে आमा बिना अन्य नारे ब्रज प्रेम दिते चैतन्य चरितामृत आदि लीला You understand? You understood? Huh? Something. Tell me what you understand. Yeah? Tell me, what you understood? Yeah? Can't say anything. You understood something? No. Krishna is thinking that thing. Mahaprabhu is thinking. I'll go and introduce Yuga Dharma. That's the name Sankirtan. Kali Yuga Dharma hoy, Hari Sankirtan. Etadaर्थ्यवतीर्न Sri Sachinandan. For this purpose, Sachinandan, son of Sachimata, descended. To introduce Hari Sankirtan, Kali Yuga Dharma. Chari Bhava Bhakti diya nachamu bhuvan. I'll give Chari Bhava Bhakti. Dasya Sakhya Vatsalya Madhurya. Discarded Santa. Do you understand? There is no place of Santa in Mahaprabhu's Bhakti teaching. Do you understand? Chari Bhava. And make everyone dance. It's a question of Prema. Apani karimu bhakta bhava angikare. Apani achari bhakti sikhamu sabare. I myself will practice in my life the principle of bhakti. That means surrender. And I will teach. You understand? So I will become bhakta and practice bhakti and teach bhakti. Though he is Krishna. आपने ना कोईले धर्म सिखाना ना जाए यही तो सिद्धांत गीता भागवत का है. If you won't do, you cannot teach others. Theoretical teaching won't do, it's practical. So therefore I will go myself and practice myself bhakti and surrender completely and teach how to surrender. You understand? So he came. Yuga dharma pravartan hoy ansa hoite ama bina anye nare braja prema dite. Mahaprabhu doesn't come in all Kali Yuga. He comes once in a kalpa. And this Kali Yuga, the special Kali Yuga, Mahaprabhu came. Other Kali Yugas, his portion comes, Ansa. And Ansa cannot give prema. Only he will introduce Yuga Dharma. You understand? But he cannot give prema. When Krishna himself comes, as Mahaprabhu, he gives prema. So, when Mahaprabhu was doing Acharya Leela, I was saying that thing, traveling throughout India, is northern India and southern India. While he was traveling in southern India, he went to Udupi, Madhacharya's place, isn't it? And the followers of Madhacharya, though our sampradaya is Brahma Madhva, Gaudiya sampradaya. And Mahaprabhu accepted Gour from this sampradaya, Brahma Madhva sampradaya. And why he accepted, we'll discuss. Still, this in Udupi, they are known Tattvadis. Followers of Madhacharya is known as Tattvadis. They speak about karma, less about bhakti. You understand? Isn't it? Gopinath Acharya Prabhu. But Mahaprabhu defeated them. Karma ninda, karma tyag, sarvasatre koi. Karma hoite prema bhakti, Krishna kabhu noy. Gita says that thing. First I quote it. So karmana tangubhyarchya siddhir vinnati manavaha. Huh? That Gita's teaching is preliminary teaching. This is for conditioned souls. But when one completely surrenders, sarvadhamman paritijya mamekam saranam, there is no longer a conditioned soul. It is no longer a conditioned soul. You understand? When one completely surrenders, is a conditioned soul? No. He is liberated soul. There is no action of material modes. He is free from material. Reaction of material modes are clutches of Maya. You understand? So he is under spiritual superior energy, Parasakti. The Parasakti engages him in Krishna's loving service, isn't it? Krishna's loving service. So Mahaprabhu was teaching that thing. Mahaprabhu was teaching that thing. How to render loving service unto Krishna. This question of prema, love. So Mahaprabhu says, karma ninda, karma tyaga, sarvasastri koi. Karma hoite prema bhakti Krishna kabu na. In all shastras it is said, karma tyaga, sarva dharman paritejya. You understand? Karma hoite prema bhakti kabu Krishna na. Through karma you cannot develop prema bhakti. You understand? You understood? That means, as long as you are under clutches of Maya or under material nature, you will act, you will do karma according to the predominance of the guna, isn't it? So, you cannot develop prem bhakti. Cannot develop prem bhakti when you are a conditioned soul. No question at all. Can a conditioned soul develop prem bhakti? No. Unless he is completely free from clutches of Maya or material nature, he cannot develop. So Mahaprabhu says that thing. Karma haite prem bhakti Krishna kabuna. So Gita's teaching is preliminary teaching. Therefore it's a preliminary study. And this is meant for conditioned souls. This is Gauna Bhakti, lower stage of Bhakti. From that, you will elevate yourself high state. It's completely surrendered stage. Do you understand? That's the latest instruction of Bhagavad Gita. Do you understand? That's the last one. And Mahaprabhu says this thing, defeating Tattvavadi's logic, tarka. Do you understand? And also, it is said, towards the last part of 18th chapter, Bhagavad Gita, that has been stated, karmarpana. So karmana tobhyarcha. You are a conditioned soul, you naturally will act according to the predominance of guna. But it is better that under the guidance of a guru, you offer the result of your activity towards Supreme Lord. This is known as karmarpana. Do you understand? Offering the result, sarpana, karmarpana. By this, if you go on doing like this, then your heart will be purified. Because you are now acting in Krishna consciousness. Do you understand? And you are offering the result of karma to Krishna, the Supreme Lord. And you are not enjoying yourself. This is the beginning of Krishna consciousness. You understand? So, if you go on doing like this, then gradually your heart will be purified. This first stage. You understand? Heart will be purified. Then, but it will never develop Krishna bhakti. You understand? It will make your heart purify. You understand? Then what will come up? When your heart will be purified, then you develop faith, Shraddha. You understand? Then you develop faith. This is beginning. Adu Shraddha. Rupa Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami says, Adu Shraddha. First thing is faith. Faith in what? Faith in what? Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya. Isn't it? Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya. Isn't it? Faith in that. When your heart will be purified, you will develop Shraddha. As long as your heart is not purified, you cannot develop Shraddha. You understand? So, this helps you. Therefore, this is low type, beginning stage, preliminary stage. Karmarpana. So, by Karmarpana, one cannot develop Prema, Mahaprabhu says therefore. When your heart will be purified, then you'll be attracted towards sadhu sangha. Association of sadhu. Sadhu means who is a completely surrendered soul, who has developed prema. Then you will be attracted. Otherwise you will never be attracted. Do you understand? This is a gradual process. When you develop faith, then you can hear. Someone. If you have no faith, you won't hear. Oh, what they are saying. This is nonsense. So why won't hear? You understand? How many karmis are coming and hearing? No, they have no faith. You understand? So, this helps you. So then you will begin sadhana bhakti. When you develop faith, then you begin sadhana bhakti. Sravanam kirtanam. You understand? You do this thing. Adu Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, then you will accept Guru, Guru Padasraya, then under Guru guidance, Bhajan Kriya, then Anartha Nivritti. Isn't it? Then Anartha Nivritti. When all the anarthas are completely finished, destroyed, you are free from all sorts of anarthas by dint of bhajan, bhajan prabhava, under the guidance of Guru, then this bhav stage begins, the beginning of bhav stage. After anartha nivritti, then comes nishtha. The more your anarthas are destroyed, the more you develop. You understand? Bhav. Therefore Mahaprabhu says this thing. By karmarpana, no one can develop prem bhakti. Only it will help you to attain that stage. You understand what it says? Gradual attainment process. And Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotion, is only developed by the association of sadhu. Do you understand? Sadhu. Sadhu means pure devotee, which is completely surrendered. That is mukhya lakshana, chief symptom of a sadhu. Do you understand? Swarup lakshana, that is known as Swarup lakshana of a sadhu. Do you understand? Which is completely surrendered. A completely surrendered soul means he has developed prema. Do you understand? Unless one develops prema, one cannot completely surrender. You understand? This is the most important thing. Therefore, it is said here, and Mahaprabhu's teaching begins from that. Therefore I say, so we say this thing, as long as you have not developed faith, That means as long as your heart is not purified and faith is not developed, then you have to only act in preliminary stage. That is karma arpana. Do you understand? That's Gita's teaching. And Bhagavatam says the same thing, 11th canto. Tavat karmani kurvito no nirvidito javata matkatha sravana dyuva swaddha javanna jayate. Isn't it? Gopinath Prabhu, 11th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. Tavat karmani kurvito no nirvidito javata matkatha sravana dyuva swaddha javanna jayate. Krishna, this is Krishna's instruction to Uddhava. Do you understand the 11th canto? Krishna instructs Uddhava. As long as you have not developed Shraddha, faith, in Harikatha, Krishna Katha, in my Katha, do you understand? So you have to do Nitya Naimitika Karma. Do you understand? What is obligatory for you to do, you have to do. You have to do. And offer the result of that karma to me. That Gita's teaching. In this way, when your heart will be completely purified, you are completely now detached from material attraction, and strong faith is now developed in Harikatha. And you are developed greed for sadhusanga. You understand? This is the beginning of pure bhakti stage. Rupa Goswami begins from this. Adu suddha tat sadhusanga atha kriya. Anarthan, everything starts to the ruchistata like this, like this. And that Mahaprabhu's teaching. So, one is a pure devotee, he only wants to render loving service unto Krishna and please Krishna, nothing else. He never wants anything for himself, for his pleasure. You understand? Salukya sarsti samipya sarupeikatvam achyuta diyamano nagrunanti bina matsevanam jana. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto. Huh? You understand? Salokya, Sarsti, Samipya, Sarupya. 5 types of mukti. Sadhuja is the lowest type, discarded. You understand? Salokya, Sarsti, Samipya, Sarupya. 4 types of mukti. Do you know it? What do you know by Salokya mukti?
Reside on the same planet.
Same planet. Sarsti mukti.
Opulence.
To have the same opulence as Lord has. Samipya mukti.
Associate.
To remain close to the Lord. Samipya. And Sarupya.
Have the same bodily force.
Same form. Do you understand? In Vaikuntha all look 400 for this Sarupya. Do you understand? Like this. Diyamano na grunnati matsevanam vina. Do you understand? Krishna says, if I give all these muktis to my pure devotee, they won't accept it. No, we don't want this thing. They only want rendering loving service to me. They don't want anything else. So, this mukti is very, very insignificant thing before a pure devotee. You understand? In 5th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, जो दुस्त्यजान क्षितिसूत सुदनार्थ दारान प्रार्थ्यं श्रियं सुरवरै सदयावलोकान् नैच्छन् नृप स्तदुचितं महतां मधुदैत सेवनारुरक्त मनसा मभवोऽपि फल्गुः. You understand? Fifth canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Once you read Bhagavatam, जो दुस्त ज्ञान क्षितिसूत सुदनार्थदारान, very difficult to give up your wife, your children, sons, daughters, relatives, kith and kin, your landed property, like that. Do you understand? Any asset, material asset, very difficult. Can you give up? Very difficult. Dusta jnana. Prarthyam sriyam suravari sadayavalokan naichan nrupa saduchitam mahatang madhudait sevan rakta manasa mabhavo api phalgu. Do you understand? It's very difficult to give up this material asset, sons, daughters, kith and kin, relatives, your bank balance, your wife. Do you understand? Everything very difficult. And anything material you have gotten, as say some material designation you have got, material award you have got, is also very difficult to give up. But one who completely surrenders, one who develops pure bhakti into Krishna, and completely surrenders, he gives up all these things like insignificant things. Tektva tirnam tuchchavat bhutva dina ganesako kaupina kanthasita. Goswami, isn't it? It's tuchha, it's very insignificant. Give up. Kick it up. And mukti is very insignificant for to speak of all these material things. You understand? This is, when someone does like this, then you can understand that he has now developed some love. Do you understand? Develop love. Otherwise, he cannot do it. This is the symptom of love. This is something that the discussion. Mahaprabhu has some discussions with the Tattvabhavis in Udupi. You understand? When he was traveling southern India. Then Mahaprabhu says why he accepts this Madhya Sampradaya, though it's Tattvabhadi Sampradaya, but why he accepts. You understand? Why he accepts? Sabe eko guna dekhi tomar sampradaya satya vigraha kari Ishware karho nischay. Mahaprabhu says, though you are Tattvabhadis, but I find one thing very good in your sampradaya. What is that? Mahaprabhu says all your philosophies, siddhantas, are detrimental to pure devotion, Shuddha Bhakti. You understand? Because they stress on karma. It's detrimental. Still, why Mahaprabhu accepted Madhya Sampradaya? Mahaprabhu says that thing. Satya vigraha kari Ishware karho nischay. I find one good quality in your sampradaya, that you have accepted this all beautiful form of Krishna. They worship this vigraha. In Udupi, Gopal vigraha. In one hand that is a rope, one hand, what is that? Manthan Danda, stick. You understand? That you have accepted. This is good. Therefore I accepted. My grand Guru, Madhavendra Puri, has accepted this sampradaya. So I accepted. You understand? So Mahaprabhu said this thing. And from Madhavendra Puri, this, what is this? Vipralambha bhajan. Bhajan and feelings, pangs of separation, we say vipralambha. That begins up to Lakhimpati, the Guru of Madhavendra Puri in Madhva Sampradaya. It has not come. It has not come. It came in to Madhavendra Puri. So Madhavendra Puri got it from the association of sadhu. You understand? So Mahaprabhu accepted this sampradaya. So what is Paramadharma now? Gopinath Prabhu, tell me.
Krishna Prema.
Paramadharma, Supreme Dharma. What is? In this Kali Kala, Kali Yuga, what is the Paramadharma of Jiva? What is that? Yeah? Huh? Hari Sankirtan. Chaitanya Charita Suno Shraddha Bhakti Kari Master Chhariya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. This is Paramadharma. Do you understand? Raghunath Bhatta. Understood? Only nodding head. Doesn't understand anything. Only nodding head. Cheater, he's a cheater. Cheater. Only nodding head. Doesn't understand. This Hari Sankirtan is only dharma, Paramadharma. Do you understand? Ekamatra, only Paramadharma, Jiva in Kali Yuga. And Chaitanya Charitamrita it is said, Chaitanya Charita Suno Shraddha Bhakti Kari Master Chhariya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. Develop faith in Chaitanya Charita. Do you understand? Chaitanya Charitamrita is, Amrita means nectar. Charita of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like nectar. Do you understand? You hear it. It's Drudha Shraddha, strong faith. Master Chhariya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. That means, Masterja, do you know what is Masterja? Envy. Yes. Someone is making some progress in this line. Shuddha Bhakti Marga. Do you understand? In path of pure devotion, someone is making progress and don't be intolerant. If someone will become intolerant, that's Masterja. Cannot tolerate it. That is Masterja. Do you understand? That is a Masterja Chhariya. Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. Give up this Masterja and chant Hare Krishna. This is Paramadharma in Kali Yuga. Do you understand? No other way is there. Nanya Pantha Vidyati Oyonayo. Do you understand? Pantha means path, way. No other path is there other than this. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, এই কলিকালে আর নাহি কোন ধর্ম বৈষ্ণব শাস্ত্র এই কয় মর্ম. Isn't it? Only nodding head. এই কলিকালে আর নাহি কোন ধর্ম. In this কলিকাল there is no other dharma. Only বৈষ্ণব শাস্ত্র এই কয় মর্ম. Do you understand? Only Vaishnava and Vaishnava Shastra. This is. And what is Vaishnava Shastra? What does Vaishnava Shastra say? What does Vaishnava Shastra say? Huh?
Many things. Harinama, Harinama, Harinama.
This is the essence of all Vaishnava Shastra. That developing full faith, here the nectarian pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Do you understand? If you can do this thing, then there will be no Maharaja in you. Do you understand? If you won't do, so there will be Maharaja. Say, Maharaja chhadiya bhai. Mukhe bolo Hari Hari. Unless you give up Maharaja, you cannot utter Hari Hari, Baba. Toma Hari Namo kevalo koitabo. Do you understand? Tuma Hari Namo kevalo koitabo. You are chanting, you are not giving up Maharaja, but chanting Hari Hari. This is only cheating. Koitabo. This is not chanting, it's cheating. Do you understand me? Huh? So it is most important thing. If you hear this Chaitanya Charitamrita, nectarian pastimes from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with the firm faith, strong faith, then you can very easily give up Maharaja. Then you can do bhajan, chant Hari Hari. You understand? Otherwise you cannot. In other words, we may say, you will completely surrender unto the lotus feet of a dear devotee of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Gaura Priyajana, Gaura Padasrita. You understand? This is the only supreme dharma in this Kali Yuga. Do you understand? This is the Param Dharma in Kali Yuga. Ekamatra Sanatana Dharma is Parama Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, eternal Dharma and supreme Dharma in Kali Yuga. This is. Vaishnava means, what do you mean by Vaishnava? Huh?
Surrendering.
Yes.
Surrendering to devotees.
Vaishnava means Suddha Bhakta, pure devotee. You understand? जार मुखे सुनी एको बार कृष्ण नाम सही से वैष्णव. Isn't it? Mahaprabhu says, who is Vaishnava? And who is Vaishnava Tara? And who is Vaishnava Tara? Sarvasreshta Vaishnava. Vaishnava Tama. जार मुखे सुनी एको बार कृष्ण नाम सही से वैष्णव. कृष्ण नाम निरंतर जहार बदने. Isn't it? Do you understand? If you have heard once, he has uttered Krishna. Someone has uttered Krishna. You should understand that he is Vaishnava. Oh, we are always chanting Hare Krishna. Then we are topmost Vaishnava. Isn't it? No? No? Why not?
Chant Hare Krishna, or chant the name means pure name.
Ekobar. Once you have heard, had uttered Krishna means pure name. Krishna is Vaishnava. Then Mahaprabhu says, Nirantara Krishna Amjaharabhadani. Always chanting Krishna. That means pure chanting. He is Vaishnava Tara. He is superior to that one. He has only one side. Now he always saying. Jahar darsane mukhe ase Krishna naam, sei se Vaishnava tama. By seeing whom, automatically, Krishna naam comes to your lips. He is the topmost Vaishnava. Do you understand? That Mahaprabhu's definition. So when we speak Vaishnava here, it means Suddha Bhakta, pure devotee. Mahajana, Sadhu Mahajana, completely surrendered soul. That is the purport here. And Vaishnava Shastra, what is the purport of Vaishnava Shastra? Hmm? Hmm? Yeah? Don't you know? Govinda Prabhu?
Changing how it gets out from the pure Vaishnava.
Vaishnava Shastra. You understand? It's Vaishnava Shastra. What is that? Huh? It's Vedic. Vedic literature based on Sabda Praman. Based on Sabda Praman. You understand? Ved Praman. Sabda Praman. Shruti Praman. You understand? Which is based on this Shruti Praman or Sabda Praman, the Shastra, which has come down through disciplic succession by hearing process, that is Vaishnava Shastra. You understand? Not Mayavadi Shastra. This is the purport. Name ruchi jibe doya, Vaishnava achar. This is Vaishnava achar, behavior. Do you understand? What is Vaishnava behavior? Name ruchi jibe doya. Ei Vaishnava achar. You understood? No? You?
So last night, I think.
Yes.
It gets a taste from the holy name.
Yes.
Merciful to
Last night I said this thing. What are you hearing? Entering into this year, passing away by this year, not getting into it. Yeah? Apparently, putting anything in the ear as if hearing, and nothing hearing. Raghunath Bhatta, mind is wandering hither and thither. Last night I said, Nami Ruchi Jive Doya. A Vaishnavachar. This is Vaishnava behavior. Do you understand? A develop taste in Harinam and showers mercy to one and all, to all jivas. He only sees. He doesn't see the outer body. He sees the soul and super soul. Soul is eternal part and parcel of the Lord. How? It's eternal part and parcel of the Lord. How this jiva is suffering, has been suffering and suffering lots of lives. How can I just do some good to him that his suffering will be finished, will be destroyed? This is jiva doya. This is real mercy. Vaishnava's mercy. You understand? Therefore Vaishnavas travel to shower mercy. And this suffering humanity, suffering jiva. This is mercy. This is to shower mercy. Yeah? Isn't it? In Bhagavatam you will find. And also, the Chaitanya Charitamrita says the same thing. This is Vaishnava Sahasra. Vaishnava ei hoy eka swabhava nischala. Teho jiva nohen hana swatantra ishvara. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya is Supreme Personality to Godhead. Isn't it? Is a mere jiva. Teho jiva nohen. He is not mere jiva. But he has appeared here as a bhakta, as a devotee. Isn't it? And he was traveling, preaching. That is showering mercy on jivas, jividaya. And he developed so much taste in now. While chanting, so ecstatic, yeah? Outward symptoms of prema and inward symptoms of prema are manifest in his person. You understand? Practically demonstrating what is Vaishnava achar. Practically demonstrating name ruchi jivedaya. And is traveling. Therefore Vaishnava travels throughout the world to shower mercy on this fallen condition suffering jivas. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing like that thing, but he is not a mere ordinary jiva. Wherever a Vaishnava sadhu goes, that he makes that place a tirtha. Tirthi kurvanti tirthani. Swantasthena gadabhuta. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. Bhavad vidha bhagavata tirthi bhuta swam vibho. Tirthi kurvanti tirthani swantasthena gadabhuta. Do you understand? This Vidur. Vidur was great devotee. Vidur went out for pilgrimage and he returned to Hastinapura. Jushti Maharaj said this thing. This is Jushti Maharaj's quotation. Jushti Maharaj says, you are such a great devotee, and you went out for pilgrimage only to shower his mercy and to fallen jivas, those who are suffering and suffering and suffering, lives together, lakhs of lives. And thereby you visited the places of pilgrimage. That means you purify those places. Unless sadhu goes there, how the place will be purified? All the sinful persons go there to wash off their sinful reactions by having a dip in this tirtha jala, in the water there. So thereby they are washing off their sins. Then sins will be accumulated like Himalayan mountain. How the place will be a tirtha? Only sadhu goes there. You understand? The sadhus go there out of mercy. This is sadhu's mercy. To purify those sins and to shower their mercy to these suffering jivas. And Mahaprabhu was doing that thing as a sadhu, as an acharya. This is the Vaishnava achar. You understand? Jivedaya. You understand? Name ruchi jivedaya. This is Vaishnava achar. You understand? This is Vaishnava Lakshyan, Vaishnava achar. And then another thing is that Mahaprabhu gave the highest thing, that is Prema. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Brajavatu Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Malam Prema Pumarthamaha Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatradarana. Isn't it? This is the opinion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is Mahaprabhu's teaching. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya Tadham Vrindavanam. Brajesha Tanaya Krishna. This is most important thing. Son of Nanda Maharaj. Krishna, who is the son of Nanda Maharaj, is to be worshipped. Do you understand? Nanda Maharaj, Brajesa Tanaya, Gokulesa Krishna. Gokulesa Tanaya Krishna. Brajesa Tanaya Krishna. Son of Nanda Maharaj, not Vasudeva Tanaya. Why? Why is it so?
Rajesh Chaitanya Krishna is the original, fully fledged personality, correct? And the son Vasudeva is the portion.
Vasudeva 400, Vishnu form. Yeah. He is a portion of Krishna. We will say like this. Krishna in Dwarka, Krishna in Mathura, Krishna in Brajabhumi. You understand? Krishna in Dwarka is complete, Purna. Krishna in Mathura is more complete, comparative degree. Krishna in Brajabhumi, most complete, Purnatama. Do you understand? Positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Complete, more complete, most complete. Do you understand? So Brajasatana is most complete. And Mahaprabhu says this. He is to be perceived. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajasatana. He is 10 to 12 years old. Kishore Krishna. Do you understand? Kishore Krishna. The Krishna in Dwarka is youth, young, married, Dwarkadhish, king there. So many wives, so much opulence. Do you understand? But in Brajabhumi, it's Kishore Krishna, 10, 12 years old Krishna. And that is the most beautiful form of Krishna. Very simple, Gopavesa, not Oboro, not king. Singa, Boisi, Venu, isn't it? Peacock feather, playing with the cowherd boys, very simple garment, isn't it? Gopavesa, garment of a cowherd boy, not Oboro, Venu Koro, flute in hand, not Oboro, dancing. Syama Tribhanga Lalita, isn't it? Carved in 3 places. Very beautiful. Do you understand? Simple dress, but very, very beautiful. Krishna, gorgeous dress, king. Not so beautiful. Isn't it? This is most important thing. Kishore Krishna. And Mahaprabhu's teaching is that. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajasatana Dhama Vrindavanam. That is Brajabhumi Vrindavana. Krishna in Vrindavan always Kishore. Always 10 to 12 years old. Very beautiful. Do you understand? He is to be perceived. How? Ramya Kachidipasana Brajabadhu Pragena Jakalpita. And the damsels of Brajabhumi worshipped Krishna with pure love. That is the process of worship. Do you understand? That's Mahaprabhu's teaching and Mahaprabhu's opinion. And the gopis only see that form. Kishore Krishna, form of Krishna, Kishore Krishna. 10 to 12 years old Krishna. Gopavesha, Natavara, Venunkara. Isn't it? Very beautiful form. They never want to see any other form. You understand? When they met Krishna in Kurukshetra, in that solar eclipse day, Krishna had come from Dwaraka, this king, so gorgeous. Then they dragged him. Chalo, Gopapura. We don't like your this form, gorgeous dress. Still Gopa, Brajabhumi is there, still that jungle is there, Vrindavan is there, still Jamuna river is there. Still all kunjas are there, still those cows and calves are there, cow boys are there. Go, please come. There's a dragged cart. This is Ratha Yatra. Isn't it? We don't want to see you in this form. We don't want to see you in this form. So, once Krishna sowed his in some kunja, you see, grove, kunja. Once Krishna showed him his 400 Narayana form. 400 Narayana form. Gopis were searching Krishna. Where is he? Where is he? Feeling pangs of separation from Krishna. And searching every kunja. In one kunja they saw there's 400 Narayana form. You understand? They only brought down, oh, Narayana, chalo. Where is Krishna? This description is there. You'll find in Lalita Madhav, so Rupa Goswami has mentioned, Gopinang pasupendra nandana juso bhavasya kastang kruti vigyantu khyamate duruha padapi sancharina prakriyang aviskurbati vaishnavimapi tanu tasmin bhujir jisnuvir jasanghanta chaturbhir bhuta ruching ragodaya kunchati. Do you understand? In Lalita Madhav, Srila Rupa Goswami has mentioned this thing. Do you understand? Once Krishna, out of joke, do you understand? Manifested his 400 Narayana form in one of the kunjas. When gopis saw, while they were searching Krishna, saw this, their love becomes sunken. You understand? Sunken. They will go, Narayana, chalo. We don't want to see him. You understand? They only want to see Krishna, the Kishore Krishna. 200 father, carved in 3 places, flute in hand, Gopa Vesha, cowherd boy, form of cowherd boy, then extraordinary and beautiful. Narayana Kakatha, Sri Krishna Apani, Gopikar Hasya Koraite Hoy Narayana. Chaturbuja Murti Dekhaye, Gopigone Rage, Sei Krishna Gopikar no Rage. Chaitanya Chaitanya, Kaviraj Swami writes the same thing. You understand? He writes the same thing. Once, in order to make some fun with gopis, make some fun with gopis, Krishna manifested his 400 Narayana form in one of the kunjas. When gopis saw this 400 Narayana form, they didn't develop any attraction towards it. Their love becomes sunken and they left. Only paying. You understand? And Mahaprabhu gives such thing. It's Gopi Bhava, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Gopi Kanta, Gopi Natha. You understand? Rajesha Aradhya Bhagavan, Rajesha Tanaya Padham, Vrindavan, this is Gopi Bhava. And Mahaprabhu have adopted that. Jump. Sentiment. Radharani, to have another path and teaching that. You understand? And this is the ultimate thing. Ultimate. That is only pure bhakti, kevala bhakti, no mixture of jnana and aishwarya. You understand? Jnana and aishwarya. And that is Mahaprabhu's gift for us. You understand? Unless you see that path, how can you have the supreme perfection? Huh? Raghunath Bhatt. See that. Can't you see? Then blind yourself. Blind yourself. What in the state of this eye? Krishna not the killer. Krishna not the killer. And in the state of this eye. Killer, Baba. What benefit is there? Why? Become blind. Better to become blind. Very well.